pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holland. This is Brett Dove.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives. Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome
That was terrible. Fuck
to
you.
episode 72 of Beer Bros and BS.
Are we going with this? Are we running with it?
I'm Dave the Big Lab.
All right.
Tonight, sitting around the table with me are
For real?
Alex, the king of Alapata.
DJ Easy Dick. Dan 12 Colin.
Tony, the craft beer gooner.
This is JJ the Mel Chef.
Jose.
I'm glad to have you guys here with me. This late hours, we start recording.
Thought you were touching your nipple for a second there.
I am.
We were showing.
He's showing you where to touch.
Yeah, we were looking at midget porn. So.
He's got the touch.
Before we start, I want Jose to read off the beers.
All right.
You might need to turn up your mic a little.
Yeah, it's like episode
No, I
72,
sound
the
phenomenal.
sexy podcast.
Panwala by Jonathan Wakefield.
By who?
Jonathan Wakefield.
Oh.
Boulevard Tropical Pale Ale. Let's see. What did Tony bring for me? Piñao Agrica.
Can you say that on Pingal? What?
Piña Agria
There we go.
Pinga.
by Odell Brewing.
So you do speak Spanish.
Oh, is that from
I know,
St.
but I
Louis?
don't read cursive.
Odell?
No, Colorado?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one?
And this
That one? Both of those two.
Okay.
Both of
Oh,
those are
okay. I
different.
see. Yes, there are two different beers. New Holland's Dragon's Milk Reserve Bourbon Barrel Stout with raspberry and lemon, and New Holland Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout.
Just the regular one.
The other one first would have been better.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, Jose. You're fired.
Fuck you.
Argumentum ad populum by Cigar City.
That Latin accent came in handy.
And Melange by the Bruery. Melange number 3.
There we go.
Mélange à trois.
That's right.
At 12.
Like I said, it is the sexy episode of Beer
Yeah,
Bros
it
and
is.
BS.
So,
We're going French and Latin. I like it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this.
Multilingual.
Let's talk about this first beer, guys.
Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, can you stop? I can barely hear you.
Don't worry. Our listener will hear us very good.
You just got to put your ear closer to his face so he could look you.
Oh, that's why I can't hear him well. Okay, sorry.
So the first beer of the night is Panwala Saison with mangoes, fennel seed, and coriander added. This was brewed at J. Wakefield Brewing in collaboration with Chef Nevan Patel of Ghee Indian Kitchen in Dadeland. His restaurant just opened. Big stuff, great food. And in addition to that, it's a really cool little factoid that the mangoes and the herbs came from Chef Nevan's farm in the Redlands, which is also where he sources all of his stuff for the restaurant.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. I got to check that place out.
You know what'd be really cool is if they made a version of this beer with chai spices. They could call it Chai Wala.
Yes.
That I don't understand.
I don't get the reference. Yeah.
That's a Slumdog Millionaire reference. Never mind.
Going back like 10 years.
Well, apparently,
It was a popular film.
Wala is like
India.
street vendor or something, and pan is actually like an after dinner, sort of like a breath mint kind of thing. Like they sell it on the streets and stuff. You can grab it like wherever you're going, and it's like sometimes it's like a dried date with rose petals and like a beetle leaf and mint and other stuff and
A beetle leaf?
Bettle, not BEA.
So like the bug, not like the band.
No, yeah, wait,
Yeah.
really? Oh, then yeah, fuck it. Then that's what it is.
Okay.
You mean the band is not spelled like the bug?
No, dude.
They're spelled like beats, like
Son of
music
a
beats.
bitch.
Yeah.
Just like the
Son of a
Oneaters?
beetle. Well, you learn, yeah. The more you know.
The more you know.
So, what would you say this would pair good with? From his
Oh man,
restaurant?
this is the perfect Indian food. This is the perfect beer for pairing with food. Like in general, I think it'll go with. There's so many different flavors in here. You get notes of like bubble gum. You get a subtle sweetness from the mango. You get that dryness from the saison yeast. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good stuff. You could pair this with salad, a lot of vegetable dishes. You could do lighter fare, chicken, fish.
Like a light curry chicken with that.
Yeah,
would be nice.
I would say you could definitely have this with any curry dish.
Can you still pick this up at Wakefield's Beer Walla?
I like that.
Yeah. It's you can go get a 4-pack. I think they're 16.
While you're in Wynwood, you could visit the Wynwood Walls.
Yeah, that exactly.
The Wallace at the wall.
But I mean, the important question here, Alex, is: did you can these specially just for us today?
I did. I canned them. I set them aside, and here they are now being enjoyed.
Oh, thanks, man.
So that would be that special taste.
On on Dan's birthday podcast.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Happy birthday!
Thank you, man.
And also, I think this is the first time in a while since
all been
we've
here.
all been here.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
shit!
true, yeah,
When
full
our
strength.
powers
100%
combine,
attendance.
So now it's not like 5 of us.
The Constructicon.
I was going to say, now we can
6.
form Devastator.
or Captain Planet. No,
Or-
no. Well, I guess the monkey
or
didn't have a ring.
Megazord.
Cue distorted.
Megazord.
Power
So who would be
Ranger
the monkey
song.
here then?
I'm not going to comment.
Yeah, definitely don't say anything, Dan.
We'll talk later. I'm dying to know who you're going to say.
I don't know, man. I haven't been in the sun for a while, so I can't say anything.
In drinking.
All right.
JJ.
Nobody understands.
Yeah.
What?
What?
This is
All right,
horrible.
so
Move
that-
on, please.
Apparently somebody didn't get the memo.
Son of a bitch.
Enjoy your night, Tony. It was nice having you on the podcast.
You guys want to know what burns my bacon?
That's really more of a
We'll get
visual
to-
joke.
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
So are we going to continue to do this like every week? I think it'd be great.
I like it.
Just like fuck with a certain member.
No, but I did.
How is that different from any?
I don't know. I mean, I like fucking with my member.
This was just a little
usually,
more
but-
elaborate.
Yeah.
Not really that much more elaborate, but just enough.
Just enough.
Meticulously planned.
Yeah.
Right?
He looks so confused. He's like, what is mine on it? Okay, so let's start with some would you rather questions.
Yeah, this was a really bad segment for.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Welcome back, guy. So, would you rather get hit in the shin with a baseball bat, but you get no lasting damage, or wear a fur coat that has been dipped in honey for 24 hours?
Wear the fur coat for 24 hours,
Yes.
or it was in honey for 24 hours?
Both.
Or both. Okay.
But if I get hit and I get no lasting damage, what? I get hurt
It
for like a
hurts.
second?
It hurts.
For a second.
You're like, ugh.
It hurts. It hurts as much as if you would have broken your bone, but you didn't actually break your bone.
I'd rather get hurt once and not actually have anything than getting like 1,000 bees. Like,
But can't you just like
hovering
stay
over
in
me.
your house?
I would
Bees?
imagine
It's not bees. You'd get flies.
you'd get flies and ants.
Yeah.
But you
No,
can,
but
maybe
it's
bears.
you could just like sit in your house with that
Sexy
thing on. Who
bears.
cares?
No, you can get bees though.
Well, okay, that's your answer
Or
then.
you could get attacked by cats.
Nah, I feel like the bat is. I mean, that fur coat after like 15 minutes is just gonna suck, and it's
Yeah.
not gonna get any better.
Yeah, I'll take a
gonna
crack
be all-
to the shin.
Yeah, you're gonna be all sticky.
I mean, as opposed to any other night.
So
Heyo.
you said no lasting damage.
Correct.
So meaning what? Like
You're
No
not-
bruise. You're not gonna bruise.
So it'll hurt for a second, right?
No, it'll hurt.
for-
It'll hurt for as long as
yeah.
it should hurt. But it's just not.
But you're
like,
not going to
nothing-
walk.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to lose any of your mobility or anything else from it.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
That fur coat sucks.
it's a tough one.
Do you want to be hot,
I
Tony?
don't know.
For 24 hours, where would I go? I'd go to the ice bar and the beach. Never been there. Anybody ever been there?
Like 10 years ago.
With
Wow,
honey.
it's been around that long?
With honey.
Yeah, with honey. Well,
If it freeze, it'd be heavy.
be surrounded by honeys in the club.
Ooh, that'd be pretty sweet.
Surrounded by honey.
We have
and-
redeemed ourselves.
Until you come across
not
a honey
really.
badger.
You don't give
Oh.
a shit.
Shit. Fuck them.
He's not going to say anything. So let me ask you guys: would you rather be itchy for the rest of your life, or be sticky?
Sticky.
Ooh.
Everything is sticky all the time?
Yep.
Or itchy? Sticky, I guess.
Sticky.
Itchy is uncomfortable. Itchy is physical discomfort, and sticky is just kind of like, ooh.
I think I get used to being sticky.
Yeah, I could get over the stickiness.
No, I'll take itchy because it's satisfying the scratched itch.
Yeah.
No, but
it's a
you'll
spot you
never
can't
satisfy.
reach.
You're never going to be satisfied. You're always
I got like
itchy.
Tayshaun Prince arms. I'm like, I can reach everywhere.
You can't reach everywhere, man.
Are you double jointed? Can you like
No,
scratch the middle of your back?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't.
I don't know why I
with
had
you,
to do it
freaks.
for all the listeners out there.
Can you scratch the back of your right shoulder?
The back of my right shoulder. Yeah.
Can you lick your elbow?
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna try that on there, but
Because you
probably.
can't. It's impossible.
Have you ever been able to bite your ear?
Go away.
This is a joke. This is a joke for our listener because JJ has incredibly long earlobes.
Yeah, if you never knew.
I mean, look at these things.
We don't talk about it, but it's about time.
As long as you fucking race.
You can follow. You can see these abnormally long earlobes at the metal chef
With the underscores.
underscore.
I gotta have all that space for my extra earlobe.
Jesus Christ! So, what's your favorite? What's your favorite ride at Disney World? Is it Dumbo? Ah!
No, it was 20,000 Leagues Under Sea because I would sink down to the bottom.
Jesus.
All right. So, would you rather get $5 million,
Yes.
but you lose the use of both of your hands,
Oh.
No.
or get $1 million, but you lose the use of both of your feet? You can still move your legs.
What?
So you get $5 million, but you
Five?
lose your hands.
5 for my hands? How much for my feet?
One.
But I can move my arms, just not my fingers.
you can
Oh, they're there, but I can't do anything. They're there, but I can't do anything with them?
Yes.
That's
you can't use yourself.
that's ridiculous.
You have to wear boxing gloves for the rest of your life.
Well, but you could have like lobster claws, right? Like you could work, like kind of live with that.
You can't move your fingers. You can't move your hands at all.
Yeah, you
All right,
have
with
to
the
get, like,
with the feet
robotics.
thing, I can't walk.
Or a hook.
But you can't use them. Maybe you can get,
Get like a boot. Maybe if I get like these
Maybe.
boots that are like yeah.
Yeah, I don't have feeling in my feet, so
There you go.
and I can walk.
So you're gonna take the $1 million?
Yeah, yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Fucked up, so it's all right.
Where's $5 million?
I can fix my long earlobes apparently.
Shit.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather have to wear 3 pairs of gloves over your hands every day, or be able to only get a haircut once a year? And
Haircut once a year.
Go down with that one.
but that means no shaving it, no trimming it. It's got to grow out for that year.
yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah, fuck it.
Haircut once a year. Fuck it.
Yeah, haircut once a year.
What was the other one?
You have to wear 3 pairs of gloves.
For
Every day.
like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's
Every
we live in
day,
Miami,
every
it's too
day.
hot.
Could they
So
be
you say
rubber
you
But
never
you have
take
to
them
wear
off.
those 3 pairs of gloves on your hands.
rubber
Yes.
gloves?
I can't wear them
still
like
get
on my
sweaty,
balls
dude.
or something.
Yeah, no, you get sweaty as fuck with rubber
It'll
gloves.
keep my my drawers from getting sweaty, you know? All right.
Would you rather have to say what's on your mind always, or never be able to speak again?
Mr. Anderson.
So either you have Tourette's or you're mute.
Oh, people with Tourette's don't really want to say those things.
No, you have
We're
to say
told.
every single thing that comes to your head. No filter at all.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous because you can't even speak as fast as you think things.
Or maybe now you can.
But then
Yeah.
you'd be able to, so you just sound
Right.
like them fucking micro machines.
I was gonna say yes. John.
You
John.
can't do that. I can't do
John
that.
Mosquito.
People.
Yeah, I know you can't do that, Dan.
I can't do that.
We actually.
is this the Alapata auction?
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I guess I'd talk as fast as I can think.
We actually just watched
I'll give-
Transformers the movie the other day.
Sorry.
And
No.
John Mosquito is one of the Transformers.
Oh, the
Blur.
cartoon
The
Yeah.
good one, the 80s one.
Yeah.
Transformers!
Well, seeing as how we
You
can all
got the
text it,
touch. You got the power. Yeah.
All right. So, would you rather wake up every day in a pile of 100 pounds of wet shrimp, or every time you fart, a single shrimp comes out?
live.
No.
No, so you can eat it.
No, so I could wash it off and have free food.
If you wanted to, do you do that with your corn?
Sometimes. No, I'm kidding. But it looks like it hasn't been
That's why I
chewed
have to
yet.
use a microphone.
It looks like
Well,
it hasn't been chewed yet
corn-
when I shit it out.
Corn doesn't come out when I fart.
I can foresee this.
Good call. Hey, we should.
That would be popcorn.
Then it goes on to open a seafood restaurant.
I mean, fuck Bubba Gump. You know, I have butter dump instead of Bubba Gump.
Pre-buttered.
Truffle
Jesus
butter.
I'm so glad the band's back together.
This is actually.
And
It sounds like a Rick and Morty episode.
but some of these are the best questions.
Oh, this is the best shrimp in the universe.
Came out of my ass.
Hey, the best coffee comes out of somebody else's ass. So
Something else is.
something else is.
Oh, that's somebody to someone. Something.
Okay, so would you guys rather have sex every day with anyone you want,
As opposed to what?
or would you rather have any meal you imagine teleported in front of you once per day, even ones that don't exist or could not physically exist?
Sex with one person that I wanted to
Anybody you want,
once,
yeah,
or
every day. But every day you get one. Whoever. you want.
every day. So every day I get a hall pass.
Yes, with whoever you want.
Or every day I get whatever I want to eat.
Yes.
Sex?
So you want
I'll take the sex.
you want fried dodo?
No, I don't really want fried dodo. Not as much as I want pussy.
Yeah. We're all men here.
Yeah, dude. That's an obvious
JJ
one.
was thinking like, fuck, there's some crazy shit I'd like to eat.
No, I'm pretty happy with my food.
Think about all the different pussy you could eat.
Hey.
Exactly.
Is there
You,
enough for this restaurant too?
you could get dark meat and white meat.
You could.
The views of Dan Tolkien.
There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't say anything negative. No, I love the dark meat, dude. It's usually juicier.
The views of Dan Tolkien do not reflect that of Beer Bros and BS.
But they
Well,
do.
usually I
They
like my
do.
meat rare though.
And if you wanted to eat fish tacos, there you go.
Hey now. I like it when it's still a little bit pink inside.
Yeah.
What's the name of this restaurant then? The all-you-can-eat pussy buffet.
Would you rather?
I would open that restaurant. Fuck yeah.
I'm sure the waiting list is like forever.
You just go by. It's like a bunch of legs just opened up, and it's just a bunch of legs on the little table, and then
Like with a sneeze guard.
and then you just see like the legs just like go.
And then when it's happy hour, you have to watch out for ping pong balls. Shit.
All right. Would you guys rather be able to speak 5 foreign languages instantly, or have your choice and whatever 5 languages you want, or receive 100,000 grand?
5 languages.
5 languages or 100,000 grand?
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I was like, "Who's gonna correct me?" God damn it!
So is it like $1
100
billion?
grand.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the math right now, right?
No, that's like a million.
Just 100
100,000
or 100
is
grand,
like 100 million, no?
or just 100 grand.
I think
Yes.
so.
It's gonna be 100 grand.
I'll take the money.
100 million or 5 languages? I'll take 100 million.
What about 100 grand then?
100,000 grand.
Would you rather be part of a group of scientists who cure cancer, or be the first man on Mars?
I'd
The
rather
cancer
cure
one.
Cancer.
Yeah,
absolutely.
cure cancer.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, cancer can fuck you up by.
Save the world.
How about this one? Would you
Let's go to
rather?
Mars?
You
You didn't get the memo.
The views of the craft beer gooner do not reflect that of Beer Bros and BS. Would you
I
rather
like that
live?
you did that to somebody else.
Yeah.
Then once you get to Mars, you get cancer and die.
The views of Jose_Jr. reflect that of Beer Bros.
Why, what the fuck? Why you gotta give me Martian cancer?
Hey, bro, I mean, Mars attacks, you know?
And attacks your
Jesus
lungs,
Christ.
your liver, your kidneys.
Jesus Christ, dude. This is savage as shit.
Yeah, right. Divine justice.
All right, so this next one is.
I mean,
Hashtags.
Dan cured cancer. I mean, he's gonna help me. Right? I want to go to Mars.
Yeah, but I can't get the cure that far.
Dan's not going to Mars.
Well, I'm gonna survive the trip back at least, hopefully.
No, you go there and you stay there.
No, it doesn't say you fucking stay there.
Go back.
As far as we know, it's all one-way trips.
Oh.
So far, they're all.
I wouldn't take a one-way trip there. Come on.
Big off the Mars.
All right, would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse where the 10 people closest to you are the only ones alive? All right, so I'm going to say it again because you're all not listening. Would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse where the 10 people closest to you are the only ones still alive, or live in a reality where the 10 closest people to you are dead?
Oh my god!
Now, when you say closest people, like closest in proximity, or like the people you like the most?
People closest in your life, not by proximity.
Okay.
Wow, I thought I was thinking proximity. I was like,
Yeah, it's like I
It's
gotta
a
be.
good
able to-
same.
This is
One
a
and
good
the same
question.
for me.
Oh.
No, I can't live without the Beer Bros. So zombie apocalypse because I want to be in the zombie apocalypse too.
It's like this is so cool, you guys.
Except you, Strider. I'd rather take my Xbox.
What'd you say?
You wouldn't take Strider?
No, I would take. No, JJ wouldn't take Strider. He would be like, except you, Strider.
Yeah, I'd leave Strider with the zombies. Sorry, Sonia.
Zombie kitties.
Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life,
yes,
or be surrounded by people you dislike?
obviously alone.
Alone.
If my choices are alone, mejor solo que mal acompañado.
What does that mean for our
Or
non?
non-Spanish speaking.
Better alone than in bad company.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. Paul Rogers' solo career was much better than when he was with the band Bad Company. Not really. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Would you rather go to
It
prison?
was obscure enough that I didn't even fucking
No, I know. I'm talking bad shit.
But he did get to play with Queen.
Yeah, but
so
he's not as good as Adam Lambert.
that's true. Or
Nobody really is.
Freddie Mercury.
Well, I mean, but today.
Wasn't Adam Lambert the gay guy from
yeah,
American Idol?
Yeah, one of the many.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
he tours with
there's
Queen.
one
Yeah.
Of course, dude. It's American Idol. But no, he's the very gay one. That was no, but it's not a negative. He was.
No, he was like
proud.
flamboyant.
very openly
Yeah.
gay.
He was
Like,
proud. He was
yeah.
like in groups about it and shit. He was kind of like the sort of goth looking one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But he's got a high ass voice, really good singer, whatever.
What
he
is
sings
it?
with Queen now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
shit.
randomness. But what's up? What's up? You got another round?
Yeah. Would you rather have a magical unlimited ticket that grants access to any venue, place, or event, or a magical unlimited voucher that lets you eat at any meal at any restaurant at any time,
Ooh.
or a magical unlimited ticket that allows you to travel on any mode of transportation?
So travel, food, or entertainment?
The first one.
Yes.
The first one.
Travel.
I would
No,
do the
any
travel.
venue.
Yeah,
I'd do any
venue.
venue.
yeah, the venue one, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disagreement.
You can't
Yeah,
go wrong on that one, though.
Yeah,
That
you
one
get
was
like
great.
VIP for Wakefest. You get,
That's your first pick.
and then you get to go to a concert afterwards, whatever concert you want, and
If you're still alive. Because you were a little drunk after Wakefest, huh?
oh, but yeah, I mean,
But you don't know if you're gonna, you don't know if you're gonna be invited, bro. I'm talking shit. It's an invitational, though, right?
is,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, Wakefest Invitational
Yeah,
2018.
Oh, yeah.
But that's for the breweries. I'm just talking.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Everyone
oh,
is
fuck.
welcome.
Like, how do I get an invitation?
I know. I'm just talking shit. I'm joking.
So you're saying that not everyone's going to get the memo?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Would you rather go to prison for 1 year for a crime you didn't commit,
I
or
get paid $1 million?
or let a close family member go to prison for 5 years for a crime they didn't commit?
Ooh, damn.
I feel we've done this one before, no?
Yeah.
So you go to prison for a year for a crime that you didn't commit, or you let a family member go for 5 years for the one they didn't do.
You know what would be interesting is to go back and hear.
Can I
our
pick the
answers
family
to the
member?
other
Which
Yes.
family member is it? Whoever I pick?
You get to choose.
Oh, well, yeah, that one, because I don't like all of them.
Sure.
Yeah, I would do that one.
Yep. Yeah.
Works for me.
I would like to know. Do you guys want to say on air?
No.
I bet you would like to know.
Do you think? Do you think they listen to this show?
No, absolutely not.
No, but still. I'm not going to say it.
I'm not putting that out there as evidence.
Pussy. Pussy. Oh, pussy.
No, I love all my family.
So what's your answer, bro?
I don't play this game.
Fuck you.
Oh, they would all go to jail. I would send all of them. I don't care.
I know.
I'm not going to prison.
You would be like, fucking all of you go.
First one I come into contact with, you're going.
Yeah.
First one that picks up my call.
I believe you. I totally believe you.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
And finally, damn, I should have done this one earlier. This is our this is actually, damn, I wish I had a funny one to end on. Would you rather have one coconut-sized testicle or 20 regular-sized testicles?
Or what?
20 regular-sized.
So does that mean that when you bust a nut, it's like humongous?
Yeah.
Or do you get to bust 20 nuts?
Either way, though, right? I mean, if you got a coconut.
Well, you don't. No, you don't bust.
Coconut's pretty big.
Well, I'm imagining you have two pairs.
And does that
two testicles?
So you
do
just be
you
like a
come
super
twice?
soaker.
You come twice now?
Well,
So why would you
twice,
come?
but-
Why would you come?
No,
20
we're
times?
saying because the volume. The volume should be larger because the factory is bigger.
The volume is, but not the number of times.
No, yeah.
Right,
just
output
the
is still
volume,
So the
outside.
load
So
is larger.
You just be like a super soaker.
Does it? Well, if you have the coconut ball, does your jizz taste like coconut?
Coconut sized.
Pina coladas for everybody.
I'll give them fucking pinga coladas.
Which
And by comparison, if you have like the fucking bag of grapes down there, do you fucking jizz grape juice?
No.
Oh.
Nobody's what?
Grapes?
I don't know.
That's the weirdest thing I've heard all night.
hey, from sourpuss.
Well, what do you think a fucking ball sack full of 20 testicles is going to look like?
Hey, it
They would look like just like a big ball sack.
coming from Tony. This sounds like sour grapes.
I see what you did there.
Jose's firing
Stop
at everybody
whining.
tonight.
Hey, I see what you did there too.
And that brings us to our second beer of the night.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, really?
That was a big build-up, too.
Yeah, right.
All right, so this is Boulevard Brewing. This is the Tropical. It is an inspiration from their collab from Cigar City that they did, the number 5. So this is a pale ale that's made with grapefruit and passion fruit. Comes in at 6.5%. And this is this year's batch, the 2017. I forgot what year it is. So, what do you guys think?
Tight.
It's easy to lose track of time when you're time traveling. I mean,
What?
Because I forgot what year it was.
So yeah, it's pretty decent, dude.
Super crushable.
Yeah, it's what's
That's sweet.
what's the ABV?
6.5.
It doesn't
wow.
taste that strong. It's very sessionable. I like it a lot, man. It's reminds me of like the Oscar Blues cans, like a Pinner, like a Dale's or something.
no,
like
it
that.
reminds me of the Dales, like that
Yeah.
sweetness.
Yeah, a
the
little bit like a
malty sweetness.
Dale's. Yeah.
But it has a lot more fruitier, like
Yeah, no, it's good, dude.
Yeah, this is the first one that this went nationwide distro apparently.
Really?
So it's a pack of 6 cans that you can get.
A 6-pack of 6 cans.
Oh shit!
30. So that's 36, or
That's not bad.
They go where you can spend your 100,000 grand.
Shit. Okay. That's cool though. Good for them, dude. I hope they do
It
well.
was 100,000 grand.
hey, somebody here went to Boulevard, right? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, I went there over the July 4th weekend.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant Danette.
Oh, that's right. She went there too.
No, tell us more.
he's like, I'm done talking now, guys. Fuck you all.
Assholes. No, it was good. I've got a buddy.
we have some technical difficulties.
Jose just like poured the beer directly onto his table. That's fine.
Oh my god, dude, that's a fucking big puddle. Jesus, bring your cat over
Yeah,
here to
well.
lick it up and get drunk.
It's
The views of
Bring
D'Angelo.
your cat over here.
I'm not mopping the beer with my cat.
It was his
I thought he was
20
talking about his
coconut
wife.
testicles.
I thought Dave was talking about somebody else.
Not gonna get a napkin or anything.
Fuck him.
It'll be there when the show's over.
I guess not going anywhere.
But just wait, because after you wipe it up, you're going to do it again. So just, bring the whole roll.
All right, so while he's
So-
doing that, so Tony, you want to finish the story?
I'm sorry.
gonna
You
go
know
on
we're gonna
forever.
get one of those bar mats.
I know what
line
you
the
mean.
table.
Yeah. That, like, black rubber shit. Yeah. I want, like, a fucking table made out of
Condoms, Dan.
that. Nah, I don't know what those are. I've never heard of those.
They're called table condoms.
I've never heard of those things.
Never used one.
That reminds me of my favorite joke from Rocky 2, where he's getting married to Adrian, spoiler alert, and one of his old family members is like, "Hey, Rock, I got a money-making, idea for you, invest in condominiums." And he's like, "Hey, boo, but I don't use them." I was like, that's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Hey, and
Yeah.
12-year-old Dan was forever.
Dude,
very
yeah.
amused.
That's like
the
the
knowledge was like, woo.
That's like the Simpsons one where Grandpa Simpson picks up a wrapper and he reads it. And he's like, "Latex condoms, man, it'd be nice to live in one of those."
Yes.
So Tony, continue, please.
Yeah, so we went to visit my buddy who lives in Kansas City, and we stopped at Boulevard.
Shout out to Kelly.
What up? And I'd been there before, but now they have a brand new tap room in a separate building next to the brewery, and it's really nice and modern, and you get to have a lot of
Highlights. What are some of the highlights?
So the highlights they had so they do have several beers that like they pilot in the tap room before they go to distro, and so we had had a dark sour called Changeling, which was really good. We had a very nice like extra pale ale, and a really good milk stout, which they're now distributing.
Nice.
Very cool.
So yeah, if you're ever in Kansas City, you want to stop by Boulevard.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, "Yes, I was in Kansas City. Stopped by the brewery, drank some beer."
Yeah.
Good times.
Just
By the way, what do you guys? Because I think we've all had. I don't think we had it on the show, but the number 5 when they did the collab, the original collab with Cigar City. Remember, it was that white can with the gold diamond on it.
Can.
I
I thought it was a
vaguely-
bottle. It was a brown
was that a
bottle
bottle?
with a white label. Came in a 4-pack.
Oh, I thought they did cans too. Anyway,
I
but
vaguely recall something about
I
that.
recall that being like way hoppier.
Probably.
Yes.
I think it was, yeah.
Okay.
Well, was that a? Yeah, no, it was a pale ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was that one maybe brewed down in Tampa, and then this one?
Yeah. It was.
so-
Yeah. It was brewed at Cigar City.
Yeah.
This was actually done at Boulevard.
I don't know. Maybe that makes a difference too.
I didn't know if like.
Maybe it was fresher when we had that one.
I disagree. I think it was brewed at
Boulevard.
At Boulevard.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm a sick. Just curious how it compared.
And that brings us to our.
first topic of the night,
Oh.
Jose.
Okay, so the first topic of the night is a job opening. But it's not a job opening at any place.
It's for every place.
No, it's at
World of
NASA.
Beer.
NASA. Yeah, it's for all of us.
Oh, I heard
In the
about that.
Bahamas?
Yeah.
No.
Not NASA.
It's-
So it's like
Well, yeah, part of-
worldwide, like around the whole planet.
Yes, it's NASA is hiring a planetary protection officer to guard us against alien life.
Captain Planet.
So this is the perfect job for somebody with a fucking tinfoil hat, right?
There's a vacancy at NASA, and it may be one of the greatest job titles ever, the protector of the planet. It pays between $124,000 and $187,000
Your
annually.
eyes went up when you said that.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
applying
money.
tomorrow.
I'll protect her.
It's under the
Prestige
just so
and
you know,
money.
it's under the Department of Men in Black.
So, Washington Post reports.
I guess you can't apply, JJ. You didn't get the memo.
No, he did get the memo.
What do you mean I didn't get the memo?
Because you're not wearing black.
Oh,
He's like, oh,
I'm not used to that.
What do
So,
you
JJ,
mean?
would you sign up to be protector of the planet?
Yes.
So what does the job entail?
Planet.
Yeah. What do I have to do?
It's.
I think it's pretty based on the job title.
Well, you know what? That's a pretty good job to have because if you fuck up, nobody's gonna hold you accountable.
It's true.
Hey
But
guys,
then
the
there
aliens
won't
are
be
here.
anybody
I'm
left.
dead.
The aliens have taken over. By the way, JJ, you're fired.
Already dead.
Yeah.
But guess what? You have the whole universe now gunning for you. Like, JJ's the planetary protector of Earth? Oh, fuck him.
JJ versus Galacticus.
Devourer of worlds.
You mean Galactus?
Yeah,
Galactus.
it does mean Galactus. Yeah, he does.
Galacticus is a plant named after him. For when he dies, a cacti grows from him. Galacticus.
Galactic cactus.
Cack. Galactic cack. You said cack.
All right. Is it time for the third beer?
Might be.
Oh, was there more to the story?
Yeah, but Jose needs to open it because it's got a cook.
Cork.
You said cork. I'm not a cork.
You a clock.
You're a fucking cook.
Bingo.
Open up the
Agrica.
open up the pinga.
Pull on that cork. Let it pop.
All right. It's that
Make that
time.
fucking
that
tip of that
amazing time.
cork pop.
And the ceiling fan's going, so it might go into the ceiling fan, ladies and gentlemen.
There is a wall of glass behind Jose.
Dude.
He's literally aiming. He's aiming for the fucking.
It fucking fell through the ceiling fan and without hitting any of the blades.
It did. That's so crazy.
Yay.
Did everyone?
So go ahead and pour
No entries?
the beer here.
All right. So this one is
Binga.
called Bing Agria. No.
Bitter dick.
Sour cock. No, it's Pina Agria, which means sour pineapple. And it's from Odell Brewing Company from Colorado. And it's a sour ale with pineapples.
Will
Did they
it taste
use
my jizz like pineapples?
It
Sour
depends.
pineapple.
What?
Taste my dick.
The beer will not taste your jizz.
Wait, was it fermented?
What kind of pineapples taste your jizz, huh? You think this will taste your jizz like pineapple?
Depends on if you have the coconut ball or the bag of grapes.
God, no.
What you know the talking fruits from the fucking
No.
the Aqua Teen movie? You went through the
I wonder
orange.
if different.
She was hot.
I wonder if different foods make your
Yes.
just taste
Yes.
different.
Yes, absolutely.
That's why I said pineapple because that's the number one.
Pineapple is what chicks say makes cum taste better.
Eat more fruits and vegetables.
Oh,
If you eat-
really?
yeah.
No, vegetables are bad.
If you eat a lot of greens and like beef and shit, they say it's bad.
Yeah,
garlic.
I heard beef. I heard beef is bad.
But
I
fuck
don't
it.
know. Ask them. See what they say.
Sonia.
Yeah, that's.
Well, actually, let me do this.
Ask her right now, please.
Yeah, come be on the podcast for a second.
We have an important question for our lady.
And when you say we, I think
You mean Jose?
Jose has a question for you.
Jose.
Yeah.
oh my god, I think we may see a death on
Do
air.
people's cum taste differently based on what they eat?
So for those who are not in studio right now, Jose just called his wife into the studio to ask her that question.
I have no idea. I've never tasted that before.
And
Sorry to hear that, Jose.
Alex.
But honestly, does it make a difference? Like, you hear the
Into the
rumors
mic,
of
Dan.
pineapple and stuff.
The rumors. I don't really remember anything, but I don't know that I actually, tried any after really bad food. However, it does all taste differently, and some have really awful, awful tasting. Ugh. Sorry.
The more you know. Asparagus will make pee smell bad. I have experienced that. I have.
yeah,
Hey, you know what? Yeah, she is.
so yeah, I will agree. Asparagus makes your urine smell just terrible.
Coffee. Coffee also comes out in your urine.
Yes,
it does.
Comes out in your
Yes.
poop too.
Coffee makes me shit.
Yeah.
It makes me shit, and also I've peed before where it's like, fuck, that's a cup of Joe right there.
You peed on your shit.
Well,
yeah,
sometimes.
Brings us to our next topic. JJ, why don't you take this one, dog?
Bro, what happened at E3?
No. Well, you missed it because you fell asleep again.
Oh! He got you, Alex.
Anyway,
This is why we all can't record together.
exactly.
This is horrible.
And everyone's like, "Oh, I heard you fucking said on that episode. Oh, I'm gonna come back. I got something for that. Oh, you didn't come to that next one when I was at.
Terrible.
No, I don't think Dan heard the last one.
Hey, who read the names of the beers when you guys recorded at Tony's?
Jose.
Oh, you were there?
No.
Yeah.
No. It was Tony. Tony read off the beers.
Oh,
did
yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, "Were you there? You were there." He's
wasn't
like,
at
"Nope,
that one.
I wasn't there at all."
Fuck, I was
The
there. and I
recording
forgot.
up, though.
Hell of a pre-show beer, huh?
What? I had one pre-show beer.
You don't remember who was there?
Bullshit.
Oh, I thought you had a pre-show bottle of Jack.
Oh yeah, no, that was the other day.
And he's
So-
still drunk, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
brushes his teeth with the bottle.
Either way, what's your topic?
Oh yeah, so Rick and Morty season 3 has just begun.
Oh, that's also my topic.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Yeah. But so is everyone caught up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Well, you don't watch Dave. Anyway,
Yeah, I do though.
you do?
Yeah, seen the first season.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the new season started. It's
Stealing my topic.
good. Sorry, I thought you usually talk about HBO shows.
Oh, well, this time it would have been Rick and Morty. That's okay. I really do this on the fly. I don't really plan my topics.
Anyway, so I was gonna mix it up a little bit since Rick and Morty's super fucking popular right now. New season's great, but I was thinking about all the awesome gadgets that Rick comes up with. If you could pick only one to use, we got besides the portal gun. Everyone thinks of the portal gun right away, but you got the Mr. Meeseeks box.
Yes, that.
So he can grant any, one wish that you need or one purpose that you need him for. Go down the list. You got the love potion.
Bring my stroke down too.
Yes.
Yeah, so the Meeseeks box can go wrong very quickly, though.
It can.
Yeah, 'cause
If you're a
20%
horrible golfer.
Yeah, the obvious. I think the obvious choice is Rick's flask.
That's there you go. That's a good one.
That's a good device.
I think
Yeah, 'cause then we could build all the other ones, right? I mean, do we all
What about the
think
animal
about that theory? Do we
yeah,
agree
the
with that theory?
cognitive.
for the cats? Oh my goodness, that would be awesome.
No,
Wasn't the
that
thing-
went wrong too.
I thought it was for the dogs.
It was for the dogs,
Yeah,
but
but you-
Jose would use it for his cats.
Yeah, turned into Lawnmower Man.
So he could finally understand pussy.
Strider would be like, "That is my slave name. I changed it to Fluffy Pants."
I changed it from Kutakete to Fred.
But yeah, he's got the freeze time.
That went dark.
Well, do you guys think that the flask has the liquid that makes him super smart, or do you guys just think he's drunk all the time?
I think he's just drunk all the time, and
Yeah,
he's
But
naturally super smart.
but he gets drunk on beer. Like if you notice, like the drool is different than when he's drunk. Like the drool comes from the flask. It doesn't come from anything else. Like we've seen him drink beer, and he doesn't have the drool.
Huh.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I've never noticed that. No.
Yeah. Revisit it.
Huh.
There's some really intense fan theories, and one of them is that those crystals that he had Morty stick up his ass or whatever.
Yeah.
In the pilot,
Yeah, in the pilot episode, that he actually synthesizes some sort of liquid that makes him super smart, and he keeps it in that flask.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Maybe it's possible.
Tony?
That would
Yeah,
have been
we-
great if that was your topic
We
on the fly.
may find
There
out.
you go. There it was. I just did it. Two
So,
topics, one stoner.
So what?
I like that.
No one's gonna pick the passing butter robot.
That is a very useful one.
I liked the one that
The sex
shrunk
robot.
them.
But the sex robot
to
got
be able
pregnant,
to go
right?
inside of that guy.
Yeah.
Anatomy Park.
Yes.
Yeah. Or how about the one that made Rick
oh,
younger?
trust me, she has hepatitis C.
Tiny Rick, motherfucker.
No, I liked Anatomy Park.
What about his spaceship? Can go fly into outer space.
Remember in it the episode where it protects Summer? has the ship security that can defend you from anything. The microverse battery.
Yeah.
With Stephen Colbert, yeah.
Wait for the ramp, Morty. Makes their dicks real hard.
Peace among worlds.
Dan, you got a favorite gadget from?
Yeah, the one that fucking shrunk him to be able to do Anatomy Park.
Was it?
Yeah, the animal suit.
Oh yeah, the make the animals smart. Okay. Dave, you got one?
Spaceship.
True. Cool. All right, watch Rick and Morty. It's fucking awesome. That is all.
And that'll bring us to our next beer.
Oh, I'm
What
not
do we
finished.
got? Well,
By the way, Tony, this beer was great.
Hey, thanks.
yeah, did we really talk
Yeah,
about
we
this
didn't
one?
No,
really
we
talk
didn't.
about
It's
it.
super dry, super fruity.
Yeah,
I can't wait to do the experiment with the pineapple. More research is needed.
Oh yeah, we got sidetracked. Did you even explain the whole thing about the beer?
I mean, it's not that sour.
I mean,
It's
I
just
guess
like-
they
it's really
ferment.
just like
Do they? I guess they do this post fermentation. They don't ferment with pineapples.
I don't know.
does it say?
Does it say? Let's see.
Well,
Jesus Christ! it's in cursive.
the pineapple.
God help me. Explore the bright tropical aromas of fruit and melon, and transport your taste buds to a sour wonderland. A subtle sweet malt and pineapple backdrop bursts with an exotic, sparkling tart finish that is refreshing and invigorating. A paradise for your palate awaits.
I feel like cursive writing is like writing out drunken slurring.
All you millennials, you'll just never be able to read it.
Millennials are killing cursive.
They are killing
And
cursive.
here's
It's going to
why.
become a secret code for old people.
Yet they're saving
Yes.
many other industries.
Ooh.
Damn, everyone's taking shots at Tony today. Damn. Shots fired.
Yeah, man, it's delicious.
Whatever. Get
Says
off,
the,
get
says
off
the
my
one
lawn.
guy not in a black shirt.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get the memo.
Even the cat got the memo.
Damn.
So we're pouring out the next beer now.
Yeah.
Leche de dragón.
Well,
Yeah, why don't you guys just open that for me, though?
Lechita de dragón.
El dragón lechero.
Easy.
So from New Holland Brewing, Dragon's Milk. We've had 2000. This is 2017, aged a couple months ago. And
How'd you get this sucker?
I walked into, I don't remember which store. They're
Jewel
all,
Osco.
no, I think it was Myers, which is like a cross between a Target and a Walmart. It's all over the Midwest.
Oh, Mayer's.
Myers.
It's Meijer, right?
Myers.
Myers?
Yeah, it's pronounced Myers.
It's pronounced Mayars.
No, Mayer. Well,
But they also
I call it Mayer.
They also sell.
you call it wrong.
They sell liquor there.
They also sell plants.
Yeah, I mean it's like a cross between Walmart, Kmart, and Target. They have everything you could ever want there. They have these in 4-packs. So we're gonna drink this year.
They have my self-respect, Dave.
Is that for sale?
Yeah, is that for sale?
Ooh, I like
I
that.
hope so.
So this is the 2017 version. We've had a 2014 or 15 in the previous episode. After this, we're gonna drink this. Split that bottle with him. I'm just gonna take from this one. Everybody else has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this, we're going to drink a variation of this with raspberry and lime. So this is a bourbon barrel stout coming at, I think, 11%. Rich, roasty, creamy with heavy notes of vanilla and just enough familiar warmth from oak barrels to remind us of all life's events, big or small. We are going to actually, in a future episode, be doing a liquor episode
Fuck yeah.
of breweries that also work with distilleries or that are also distilleries.
They may have dabbled.
And I have a beer barrel bourbon that they use to make the... They make
So
their
a
own
bourbon aged in dragon's milk casks?
Yeah, so the barrels that they make, they age this in,
Yeah.
it's their beer barrel
nice.
bourbon.
Okay.
Does anybody know what Funky Buddha beer the Jose Cuervo tequila was aged in?
Mexican
It was
coffee.
Mexican. Yeah.
Was it?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Good to know, because I bought a bottle of that the other day.
So what do you guys think of the beer?
This is awesome. I already like Dragon's Milk to begin with, so This is really good.
Yeah,
I think the heavy notes of vanilla and just enough familiar warmth from the oak barrels is comforting.
you don't say.
Would you say that it reminds you of all the life events, big or small, are worth celebrating?
Dude, and I would also say that it pairs well with red meat. Maybe some smoked foods, balsamic vinegar, rich cheese. Definitely dark chocolate.
Are you aware of the government warning though?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to big government. They could kiss my ass.
I'm not pregnant.
That was awesome.
Welcome back, America.
I'm not pregnant.
They'll never see me coming.
You'll never see me.
Tony, can you still operate machinery after this?
No,
Not a good idea.
because consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs that ability.
Wow.
But I Beer Bros and BS wants everybody to know to please drink responsibly.
Of course.
Yes.
But listen irresponsibly.
Yeah, sure.
So Tony, go ahead.
All right, so
Tell us about your plumbus.
well,
You're what?
I mean, a
Rick and Morty.
plumbus. Everybody has one, but how are they made? First, you stretch out the flea. No, anyway.
How is Babby formed?
So basically, my topic this week is basically an article from cracked.com. And
Is that the same as the old magazine?
yeah, and
It
now,
is?
and now it's just like, random Facebook articles.
Okay.
Pretty much. They've kind of
Fake news.
evolved into that.
Sad.
So I've got 5 random questions you didn't know that you wanted to know the answer to.
Okay.
So
Okay, I'm
Thanks
ready.
for telling me what to think, computer.
My body is ready.
Your plumbus is ready.
Is it?
So first, where do the KKK get their robes?
Don't they make them?
Men's Warehouse.
Or probably they outsource them.
I was hoping somebody would guess the KKK Mart.
Or linens and things.
And Michaels.
But no, whoever said it was correct. They are made by professional tailors, mostly out of their own homes.
Makes sense.
They
I feel like it's not the kind of thing you'd outsource, right?
apparently they can make a decent living out of it, but really it's not done for the money. They just do it because they hate
They
non-white
do
people.
it for the love of hating.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
If there's hate in your heart, let it out.
So the author
Don't follow
the
that
author
up.
did
Yeah, I
some
know.
did some digging and found a Klan seamstress in the Deep South who hand sews robes 7 days a week for around $140 a pop.
Beer Bros BS robes, guys.
No.
No.
Not like
can't even
that kind of robe.
So-
You can't even get T-shirts. Come on.
So it's
We're not
kind
at
of,
robes
Get
yet.
polos.
so it's kind of
Just-
like Etsy, but just with racists.
I like that. No. I mean, like,
That's funny.
Let it out, Dan.
woogity boogity.
It's your birthday. You can be
Wubba
racist if
lubba
you want to.
dub dub.
No, you can't.
No. I'm not saying that I like racism. Not at all, dude.
By the way, for listeners, we're making references to the Dave Chappelle show. It's kind of dated, so people are probably like, what fucking racist asshole?
Chappelle Show. All right, so the next question is, why is Garfield so popular if it's never been funny?
Dude, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Fuck
what
you.
do you mean? I hate Mondays.
I hate Mondays, and I love lasagna.
So basically, you can Google like, why isn't Garfield funny, or try
But
to
it is.
what's funniest Garfield comic strip, and all you're going to get are results of people complaining about how Garfield's not funny. And the reason
Well,
for
they're not fucking funny.
the reason for that is
They don't
because
appreciate Jim Davis.
Garfield creator Jim Davis, prior to creating the strip, worked in advertising. And his idea was to create a marketable character and just market it regardless of the strip behind it. So, like, he basically,
Wait, so he's the reason why everybody has that fucking Garfield on their windshield of the car inside
Yeah.
the car? Like the
Well, if
little...
he's the
Yes, he
creator.
created Garfield.
Yes.
Bro, people haven't had that shit in like 30 years.
Or the one where like Garfield's clinging to the side.
Yeah.
What was the name of the guy of Garfield's character?
John
John
Arbuckle.
and Odie. is the
John
dog.
Arbuckle and Odie was the dog.
Odie, that dumb dog.
Yeah.
So lovable.
He kept getting mailed out to Abu Dhabi.
So basically,
Amazing.
Jim Davis.
That shit's funny.
You know, he saw how Charles Schultz made $1 billion with peanuts, and after he did, he just like phoned it in. Well, I don't know if literally $1 billion, but
Probably.
but basically, like he just like phoned in the comic strip after that, you know, because of all the merchandising. So Jim Davis created Garfield strictly to license him, and the comic came second. So basically, he just like created the character traits of, you know, laziness, gluttony, and misery, and just repeated those themes in the comic strips. So just Garfield became associated with these things more than any funny strip. And so basically, it finishes by saying, you know, Jim Davis has a supervillain's intellect and chose to draw a cat for a living, and it totally fucking worked.
Yeah.
I prefer Bad Fur Day, though.
For what?
I mean,
Conquer?
No, not Conquer.
Yeah.
Talking about Heathcliff?
No.
Burnberry?
No, the other cat. The
Riverdale.
Charlie Brown.
I don't know.
It's about Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Get Fuzzy. There we go.
Get Fuzzy. What the fuck is that?
Hey,
Get
do you guys
Fuzzy
remember
is
like
another comic strip.
who's the guy from Thundercats?
Smurf.
Oh, Snarf.
Snarf.
Yeah.
That guy. That's a cat, right?
No, it's a Snarf.
Snarf. Oh, fuck out of here.
He's the only non-cat on the show.
Well, yeah, that guy's funny.
Oh, gosh. All right.
What's the work one that's not funny?
Doonesbury.
Thank you.
Or no, Dilbert.
Oh, Dilbert.
That's my goodness.
Doonesbury's the conspiracy one with Vietnam.
Yeah, that one's
I don't
pretty
get
boring
that one.
too.
Yeah.
But Dilbert is fucking whack.
Pointy-eared
Family
boss.
Circus.
Oh,
kinda
Family
cute
Circus
sometimes.
is the fucking worst, dude.
Well, I liked it because it
kinda
was
cute
it was
sometimes.
quick. It was just like, all right.
It was one square,
I did my
so
reading
it
for
was
the
okay,
day.
you know?
And it's
I like
oh,
Bizarro.
Let's fucking
Yeah,
watch,
Bizarro
you
was
know,
fun too.
the kid fucking look for not me, the ghost, or whatever. Fucking.
I liked
you know,
Curtis. You guys remember
Was
Curtis?
the little black boy?
Yeah, with
Yeah, I
the
remember
hat.
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
And
Hobbs and
Calvin and
Calvin and
Hobbes.
Hobbes
Calvin and
This was fantastic. Yeah.
BC.
You want me to save some of these for next time?
Sure.
Right.
But guys, don't forget, we got to finish that beer so we can try
Oh, the
the
variation.
special. Yeah. So while you guys are finishing that,
I'm gonna open the special,
we can talk about the special one,
the reserve Dragon's Milk.
the reserve. It's the same beer we just had, but with raspberry lemon.
That does sound interesting.
Pero, Dragón, eso es
you don't
lechita.
often hear like
kinda
lemon
tart.
in a stout.
Yeah,
It's kinda
lemon
tart.
and stout.
those are two tart fruits.
Esa es mi lechita reservada.
Here you go. Go ahead and please open this, Jose. And when you guys do the pour, remember, do a small pour.
Very small pour, Jose. Control
In
yourself.
the glass this time.
Yeah, please don't spill on that one on the table. You're not
Next time, man
I'll
up,
take
Dan.
it. Thank you, Jose. What a gentleman pouring out the beer for me. Right into my plumbus.
Thank you. That's fine.
Blitzen chits.
That's 12 spreckle.
Schmeckles. Schmeckles.
Rapples.
200 schmeckles. Oh, these cost 400 schmeckles.
So the
It was
reason
like to go down the stairs and that thing.
Yeah, with the what was it, the Plum King?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. He turned out to be a rapist. Dude, what the fuck?
This got dark really quick.
Oh wait, that was the one that they. It was the
Right there.
the giant stalker.
In the middle.
And,
Yeah, kind of like that one.
yeah.
so the
It's like,
reason
let's
there's
go to the bathroom.
the reason there's not a lot of talking going on is guys are trying to finish their beer. Somebody had to run to the little boy's room.
Oh.
We'll let you guess who.
I wonder who it could be. Tony, you should say something so the listener can figure out that it's
Not me.
Is it you, Jose? Is he fucking
he puts beer in his mouth.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was.
You want,
Suspect number one.
I mean, you want Alex to...
Was it Colonel Mustard? Was it Professor Plum?
Professor Plumbus?
Professor Plum.
It's my magic word today.
Give me some of his.
There you go.
because
Rick,
he's
Rick
not-
and Morty.
He's not
Clue.
going to drink
Professor
all that.
Plumbus in Blitz and Chits with the Meeseeks box.
They need to make a Rick and Morty video game.
I like the nose on this one.
Follow your nose.
Besides the virtual reality one.
It always knows.
So, are we waiting for...
No, let's just keep going.
Oh, okay.
For the one who's here, because...
Is Jose here?
Yep, Jose's here. All right. All right. Let's move
He's
on
not going to say anything.
For the rest of the show. No, fuck you. I'm not saying a word.
There was an episode. I don't know if you guys ever watched Entourage.
Okay.
There was an episode where they all took shrooms out in the Joshua Tree, and
Sorry, guys.
Guess who's back? With a thunderous Godzilla.
Quake the podcast. Quake the podcast. All right.
and there was an episode.
Nobody got it.
So E took everyone took mushrooms, and E for some reason couldn't speak. So all he did the rest of the show was sign language and just gestures.
Yeah,
Jose's just shaking his head. No.
Yes,
I've never seen.
I do remember that. Yeah, yeah.
I remember he had a
I'm
hot
just thinking,
lady
like-
friend.
Sloan.
Like how
I love her.
how misinterpret you can do sign languages.
Well,
Like,
you
you can
can
misinterpret, like-
Well, people might not even think you're signing. And
This
they might
means
think
peace
you're-
among worlds.
They might think you're dancing like
clicking.
Waka Flocka. When Waka Flocka thought that lady was dancing, but she was signing.
I do remember
that video?
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes and he dances next to her. He's like, yeah, I like your moves.
Yeah.
Or you try sign languaging and then the people think you're clicking down the street.
All right, so now we can talk about
I
the
didn't
beer.
know you were such a gangster, Jose.
Have you met him? I mean,
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
All right, anyway, what do you guys think of this variation of
In a
Dragon's
past
Milk?
life, maybe.
I haven't gotten past the nose yet.
Yeah, it does have a great aroma.
yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah, I was when I heard lemon inside of
Of a stout.
stout. It's kind of like what?
This is a
This is fresh, no?
Is this a shelf beer? You got
This is
off of
this one actually is from last year.
But I'm saying like you got this off the shelf in a supermarket.
Yes, yes, you can
This
get
is
this
an
off the shelf.
incredible shelf beer.
It was bottled May 17th, 2017.
That is
That's good as fuck.
That's the
yeah.
that's the
Bottled
regular
on.
one.
To be honest, I really like
That's the regular one. No,
Oh,
I really like raspberry and stouts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too, man.
Dread Pirate Roberts by
But
Funky
but
Blue.
it has to be well done.
Yes.
Because I've had some
Yeah.
bad ones too.
But like raspberry and chocolate mix,
I mean,
that kind of like
yes.
darkness with that sweetness,
Yes.
that dark sweet, that shit is so good.
Yeah, we know you like the dark sweet.
You know I do. I like it when that pink turns purple.
Dan 12 Con. You can find him anywhere.
tweet at him.
Tweets at me. You remember her?
Oops! There goes my shirt up over my head.
I knew you would get that. I knew somebody would get it.
yeah, I didn't get
Thank fucking God.
it. Fucking nobody got the Chaiwala joke. Fucking hell.
He's like, God damn it! And I didn't get the memo either.
Jesus Christ.
it
Sorry.
was purple. Now it's white.
So okay, I guess I'll go. I'll do the next topic.
No.
So I guess I'm late to the game. I joined Tinder about a month ago, and I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I joined because I read I started following this subreddit, the Tinder subreddit, because of the fucking conversations that I read on there. This shit is fucking hilarious.
Not only that, but you can like hook up with people to fuck.
I didn't even think about that. That wasn't the reason I joined. And then I swear.
I joined Tinder so I could have meaningful relationships.
Oh no, I'm just here
no.
to meet people. Whatever happens, happens.
just for the drinks.
I read Playboy for the articles. Oh, wait.
I
Hey, they brought back nudes.
I swear.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They brought back the titties.
I didn't even know they
Go.
went away.
It was one
For
of my
like,
topics.
for like about 4 months.
Thanks, Reyes. It was one of my topics.
For like
It
about
must have been an
4
episode I
months, the
wasn't
nudes
here.
went away and then they came back.
You must have slept through that one.
Yep.
But yeah, so that shit is fucking hysterical. The conversations that I've had on this shit, fucking incredible.
Do you have a Tinder handle?
No, I don't.
No, I mean,
It doesn't
I don't
really
know.
go by a
It's like your
handle. It
Facebook
goes
name.
by
Yeah,
location.
just like Dave Miami.
Yeah, you just put a picture of your handle.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how
It goes
this
by
works.
your
Your
It's-
Facebook.
It's
Yeah.
your
way
Facebook. Wink, wink.
after my time.
Yeah. Okay, Jose. I see you winking there. You're totally not on that.
It's swipe up, right?
I always think it's hilarious
It's
when
close.
when you run into somebody else's somebody on Tinder.
Oh, that happens a lot.
I always swipe right on those. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. I hope you find me so I can call you out.
right. Let's match, bitch.
Now another thing about it is that
That was very sexual.
Tinder is a large company looking for promotion, and
You could swipe right on a mattress.
well, I'm swiping right on one of my favorite soccer team, Manchester United, is in talks with Tinder for a sponsorship on their sleeve for £12 million
That's a lot of money.
for this one season.
That's cool.
That
though.
will weigh
That'd be
quite a
good-
lot.
So it looks like it's probably going to happen.
Is it on the left sleeve?
Yeah, because the right sleeve is the Premier League. Yeah. So they're thinking that's about 20%.
So they're swiping left on Man U.
No, they're just coming on the sleeve.
They're coming on the
Wait, what?
Yeah,
All right.
for £12 million.
For 12 million pounds? Yeah, come on, whatever.
They're not cheap.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. That's a lot of money.
Let someone come on you for 12 million pounds?
Yes.
Okay.
12 million pounds?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like
Yes.
fucking. Well,
You're
one
only
of you guys
sticking
come
for
on me
like
12
15
million
minutes.
pounds.
Yeah, fuck it.
Where? Anywhere?
What about in your mouth?
In your mouth.
Yeah.
Do I have to swallow it?
No.
Oh, and that's $15.6 million. Just so you know,
It's a lot of money.
the conversion
Don't
is
be so suburban.
It's a lot of money.
it's $15 million.
Yes, absolutely.
A Brentwood hello.
Dude, I wouldn't even think twice for that much money. Yeah. And then I'll be able to fucking pay for a new mouth. Fuck you. Yeah, absolutely.
Buy new friends.
I mean, George Carlin did it just for a cross country trip.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. If it gets me down the road,
I'll take a shot in the
I
mouth.
take a shot in the mouth.
Hey, George Carlin
Hey,
forever.
but he died like a few years later, so who knows what happens.
He was old.
He was great, though. He was
I do miss that guy.
Yeah.
We miss him all.
And I wish he would have been
Could you
around
imagine
to
like
see-
the
to see
stand-ups
him
he would
on-
be
on
doing
Tinder.
now? Like
Oh, my God.
the
Oh,
current
that would be
administration?
great. Did you hear Dave?
No, what?
No, nobody heard me.
I heard you.
Thank you.
See George Carlin on
On
Tinder?
Yeah, to see the shit he would have said about it.
Swipe left.
We live in a society where you can swipe left, but not swipe right on yourself. Swipe this on that, but not this on that.
That's a perfect impression.
These fucking whores.
My favorite George Carlin bit is, there's 3 types of drivers in the world. There's you, there's maniacs, and there's assholes. And the maniacs are all the ones going faster than you. And the assholes are all the ones going slower than you.
It's a true story.
Or
Yeah.
you could have just replayed
episode
last
70.
episode.
Oh, sure. Whatever.
Shit.
What, we talked about that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about that last
you
week.
you said the
same
exact
thing.
same thing.
Exactly.
So it's a good fucking quote, man.
At least you're consistent.
I'll say it on the next one too.
I hope you do.
You should be like, hey, this is Alex, the king of Alapata, and by the way,
There are
have you
3
heard this
stripes
quote?
of
It's the only one I know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Edward.
That's where you draw the line, Dan?
Bieber.
I've said it before here.
Yeah. And it's
I've
okay.
said it
We don't need
before.
to hear it again.
Like you haven't heard it before. Get the fuck out of here. I know, but I'm not going to say it again right now. I've already done enough.
So while everyone's clearing out their glass, Dan, why don't you go?
Hey, so I've got some interesting factoids for you all. Speaking of George Carlin, did you know that Keanu Reeves is currently older than the age George Carlin was when he played Rufus in the first Bill and Ted movie.
Wow. I did not know that.
That's fucked up, right?
That is fucked up.
All right, here's another fucked up factoid. Alliteration.
Let me just say, whoa.
So Mark Hamill in Star Wars The Force Awakens was older than Sir Alec Guinness was in A New Hope.
What?
the fuck?
Huh.
Yes.
Serious?
Yes.
Dude, my mind is blown already.
Yes. Absolutely. And another fucked up factoid.
Carrie Fisher
Alliteration and, not expected, but, happily obliged. Ralph Macchio is 3 years older now than Pat Morita was when he was first Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid.
Jesus Christ.
That one I believe. But
And Pat Morita, he
Pat
just
Morita was
always looked old.
Pat Morita was the old guy.
I know, but if you go back and watch the first Karate Kid, you could tell they were trying to make him look older, but he still
He did late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, he didn't look that old.
He looked pretty old.
He looked like a sensei.
Okay.
You look like a sunset?
Oh, you know what? They should remake it where he's the old guy.
No,
So,
no, they shouldn't.
Are you a fan of the Karate
Actually,
Kid?
they're making a TV show about this where he's going to be in it. A Karate Kid series.
Ralph
where
Macchio is?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
And I
I'm
think-
glad that he's getting work.
And I think they said it was going to be called Cobra Kai or...
Yeah, and Billy Zabka's in it.
Oh, really? Cool.
No, Billy
good for
Zappa.
them.
Why do they call it a building if it's already built?
They should be called Builts, right? I agree with this.
Yeah, dude. And
Built ting.
Is that a George Carlin quote as well?
No, I believe that was
I got another one.
Jaden Smith, the Karate Kid.
Jaden Smith is such a genius.
Oh, that's so bad.
Did you know that Will Smith is older than Uncle Phil was when Fresh Prince started?
Yes.
No, that is something.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Wow.
Oh, hey, pour one out for Uncle Phil.
Oh man.
Damn, man, we're going
Eat
down all
some
these
pillowy
fucking white
mounds
people.
of mashed
Yeah, I know,
potatoes.
dude, like-
Depressing.
Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes. So that's all I had for y'all, but just trying to make you all feel old. Fuck you.
God damn
Fuck, man.
On your birthday.
Danielson!
I know.
Danielson! Do not make us feel old, Danielson.
I'll wax off all over you.
I'll teach you to sweep.
Wax off in your room, all right?
Yeah, don't do it here.
So who brought this beer?
You know, speaking of, that's another thing that I was about to say. That when they remade Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, tying it all together, they turned wax off to jacket off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes,
Oh, they did.
because he was
I've only ever
waxing
seen that movie
he
on
was
TNT.
waxing the guy's car, and it was wax on, wax off. In the remake, he was taking off and putting on a jacket, and so it was jacket off versus wax it off, which both
That's
mean the
pretty
same thing.
funny.
I swear to God, it's true. You
Yeah,
can look it up.
It is.
That's pretty funny, but I've only
Then I
ever
would have
seen
to
the
watch
movie
that
on
movie,
TNT.
and I have no desire to watch it.
There's a YouTube video.
I'm surprised it didn't blow up in their face.
I'm sure Jaden Smith has taken
Catch
a
a
few
load
moves.
of
That was with Jackie Chan, right?
Yeah, Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith.
Who is Chinese, and
Yes.
in China they do kung fu, they
Yes,
do karate.
They exactly, yeah.
karate.
But
is
they're like,
Japanese.
hey, an Asian
Japanese.
guy. And then, okay, we got the
What do you know
token
about
Asian
karate,
guy. Let's
Jose?
put a random black kid in here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically
much?
what it was.
But they, there wasn't
He's
already
got,
a movie called The Kung Fu Kid, so they're
He's
just
got
like,
some
They
stuff
should've just
under
done
his
that,
belt.
anyway.
We're just going to have
That
all
burns
these
my
It
beef.
really gets on JJ's nerves whenever people.
What? Everybody's talking at the
Same
same time? What do you guys think about
Jose,
talking at the
when he's
same
talking
time?
And Jose says
So
that,
we're going to
that.
talk at the same time. How do you like it?
But I know that Reyes has that
I'm used to
sometimes too.
Yeah,
This is
do it.
horrible. I'm sorry.
Listen.
If you're still listening, send us a tweet, please, with the timestamp.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we need
If you're
evidence.
listening on SoundCloud, you can actually leave comments throughout the show, like we have on our last episode.
Was there a comment?
If you're on Tinder
Yeah,
and you see
through
Big Dave,
the
please
episode, you
swipe
can
right.
leave time comments. If
Yeah,
you
but
listen to
did
us
anyone
on-
do that?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So can we read those comments? Can we read them on
Yes,
air?
that needs
I
to be a
think that'd
segment.
cool. Yeah.
We'll read the comments.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us. Well, why don't we have Jose tell us about this beer, and we'll.
So what did-
Well, I think
what
this
did Marty
argumentum
McFly
ad
say?
populum about your comments.
Thanks, Raul.
So this is argumentum ad populum. It's by Cigar City Brewing.
can you see that? Just say it again,
please.
but say it slower.
Argumentum ad populum. Mr. Popo.
Oh, Popo. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
You have hairy fist.
That's what she said.
It hurts.
So laughing at the same time is okay, huh? But talking.
Jesus Christ, guys. So what's up with this beer, bro?
It's a stout brewed with Marion berries
MBS.
and black raspberries.
Wait. Did you say Marion berries?
Marion berries.
Like Marion Barry? Like the cokehead fucking like governor of Washington, D.C.?
Yes, it's Marion berries. It's not one. There's multiple of them, and they brewed it.
There was more than one Marion Barry? And they all get super high on cocaine?
You know, you're
Stout brewed with Marion berries
do you know when
and
you're
black
supposed
raspberries.
when you're supposed to have Marion berries at weddings? Because they're Marion berries.
I hate you all.
Not in my state.
Oh, damn it, Mariel.
I'm sorry, sir. Please continue.
Yeah.
And black raspberries.
Tell us about the plum.
I'm sorry, listener, if you're still there.
And it's aged in apple brandy barrels.
Whoa, now we got their attention.
Hey, you had my curiosity, but now you have
Have black
my attention.
raspberries.
Now you have the tip of my dick.
Oh, that too. Well then.
Let me read more. If many may believe it, it must be so. That's the
He's literally
succinct
rubbing
way
himself.
to describe argumentum ad populum.
Wait, let me get this.
An argumentum fallacy found often
He
in
said
both
phallus.
classical logic discussion and internet beer forums. Being amateur classicists ourselves, we at Cigar City Brewing avoid fueling fallacious arguments
They did another phallus word.
about anything, be it epistemology, idealism, or barrel-aged beer. We present this apple brandy barreled aged stout brewed with Marion berries and black raspberries as a liquid momentum to the dangers of fallacious arguments both online and off. So what do you guys think of the beer?
Hashtag cricket sounds.
It's good. What do you guys think?
It's good.
It's really plum.
Yeah.
No, I like
like it.
the combination between the apple brandy and like the fruits. So I feel like most of the apple brandy stuff that we tried before is just like really imperial stouts, like by themselves, and we haven't really tried one with like dried fruit or.
It's much boozier than the Dragon's Milk.
What's the ABV
still a bit
on
hot.
that, dude?
Yeah, still
What was the ABV? Do you know?
No,
I do like the berries, though. I do like the
I
berries,
believe
and I'm a fan
it
of.
should be around the area of 12, but
I'm a fan of apple brandy barrels, so I'm liking it. I wish maybe sit on this bottle a little longer if you guys still have it.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah, I would wait.
Maybe a little bit smoother.
Maybe, yeah.
so it
Hopefully
is,
the berries don't fade.
well, that's what I was afraid of, like the Marion berries and the black raspberries.
You're afraid of Marion Berry?
Well, I mean, shouldn't you be? Like,
Nah, he was cool. He got reelected after being a cokehead. He
That's
did.
like the guy from Toronto. What's his name? He was a crackhead.
The guy that died?
He
Ford?
died.
He
What was-
died.
What's his name?
Tim Ford? Something Ford?
this is
Yeah.
13.7.
What was his name? I forget.
Tim Ford.
But he died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, shit.
But he was a big crackhead that got reelected after being outed as a fucking crackhead.
They loved him.
But he was a cool guy.
He
So they were
he cracked backed a little league football player,
yeah, he did. And he was a
He
big dude.
ran-
And he was a big dude.
and he ran him over.
And he was a big dude. He was at least like 6'4". He was a big guy. And he fucked up this kid.
Hey,
Good
if,
for
it was,
him.
if it's the will of the people,
So I
Blame
guess that,
Canada.
that comes to you, Reyes.
Already, I talked about Rick and Morty. Did I talk about Playboi Carti last week too?
No.
Okay.
Last
So-
week you talked about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I talked
Some
about Game
show.
of Thrones.
oh, did you talk about them getting hacked and?
No, I heard about that, but I don't really know too much about it. But I have been.
I
jamming
heard the
out.
new episode leaked.
Yeah, I heard the whole season, like the script of the whole season.
Is out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the book has been out there for fucking 30 years.
Nah,
No,
but they're
but
past
it's
the books.
outside
Yeah,
the book.
they're
they're
past
past
it.
it.
Well, okay.
The books have
There's
fallen
still
behind the
sections
show.
that they don't touch upon, but they're past it.
Oh, okay.
But that's neither here nor there. I've been listening to some mumble rap a little Playboi Carti. The album.
Is that what the genre's called? Like mumble?
Yeah, I mean, it's
the
kind
one
of it's a disparaging name, but it's like with most things, hip hop, you take the negative and you turn it into a positive.
Is that the one that has a song with like the ooh?
No, that's
You know who I mean, though. You know who I mean.
I think you're talking about that lesbian chick.
Yeah, it was a chick. It was a
something
chick.
Ma.
Yeah,
No,
and it was like
Young
blah,
Ma.
blah, 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 blah. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, you know the one I mean. yeah.
Oh,
This is riveting audio right
Wait,
now.
this is the one who like
Was
starting feuding with Nicki Minaj, right?
Probably.
No, that's Remy Ma.
Yeah, you should never feud with Nicki Minaj. She'll fucking kill you.
With those massive cheeks, baby.
And her titties, and also her fucking rhymes.
Yeah, she's handy.
But also
with
her
that mouth.
titties.
Yeah.
At the same damn time.
But nah, I've been listening to Playboi Carti, album by the same name. He's got his little track out there called Magnolia. There's an awesome SpongeBob video of it. It's pretty funny.
Yes, actually we played it on the Alexa here.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Dan's a big SpongeBob fan.
I don't know why you guys are laughing.
Oh my god, that wasn't the fucking cat. On to. Is there any topics left? Who needs a topic? Who's got a topic?
I love how you.
You were the last one. I always save you for last.
No, yeah, bro.
Because you're hit or miss. You got some gold.
Yeah, I save you for last because you're hit or miss. Thanks, Dave.
Jesus Christ.
You're like the designated hitter. Hey, if you don't make it, fuck, we lost.
Well, here's the thing. You guys gotta finish that beer because we still got one left.
Ooh.
And we're coming up to what burns your bacon.
What burns my bacon is you aren't fucking drinking fast enough.
You know what burns my bacon? I'm happy to. I'd like to share this first.
Why don't you finish your beer and say that?
What burns my bacon is
We're dying to know.
Do.
when somebody doesn't fucking get the memo.
I'm glad you said it because I was going to say that or something else.
Bro, that's amazing.
Tony, what burns your bacon?
When I don't get the memo.
So, as you may have surmised, it burns my bacon whenever there's like more than one person dressed similarly, and then a third person comes along not dressed similarly. There's always the comment, "You didn't get the memo."
Wait, no, you got to come up with something else. You said this last week.
I did not.
You didn't get the memo?
That I said it last week? No, I
Yeah.
did not get that memo.
Pretty sure you did.
It's like
that's the reason we did this.
it's not funny. It's just like a dumb joke, and people should stop saying it.
Yeah.
But it's not dumb.
It's not done when 4 people do it, though. You said when 3 people do it.
So anyway, that burns my bacon.
We just tried to solve your problem. We had 3 people do it. You said with 3 people.
Shut up, Jose. It's not making a difference.
Coño.
You're an angry drunk.
No.
No.
No, I'm not. You are.
Your face is an angry drunk.
You're an angry drunk. JJ, what burns your bacon?
I forgot it, so come back to me.
I was going to say, when everyone wears black when I don't.
Fair enough.
And would you say...
For you listeners that you cannot see... For you listeners that you cannot see our clothing.
Never mind.
I heard it too.
Never mind.
I heard it too.
JJ always wears black. I've never seen him not wear black. Except
surprising if our podcast listener doesn't know that JJ always fucking wears black.
Yeah.
The
So,
metal chef always wears black except today.
and everyone else here is wearing black except for me. I'm wearing.
You didn't get the memo?
I didn't get the
the memo.
Jose,
Yes.
what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is when new beer people try to act like they're old beer people.
Ooh, old money versus new money.
A little bit, yeah, and they're like a little arrogant and think that they know everything about
A
like.
lot of beer people are mad arrogant, though.
Not
Yeah,
us.
but some have been
We're-
arrogant longer than others, so they've
Right.
earned it.
So they kind of get a pass and they know more or less what they're talking about. But I mean, like new beer people and
Yeah.
like that, they try to think that, oh, just because I went to this place, now I know about craft beer. Like, no.
I like to piggyback off that for mine. You know what burns my bacon? Is that when you go to a restaurant or a bar and the bartender tries to talk down to you, like, oh, so do you like craft beer? I'll say, yeah, I've had one or two before.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, do you like a dark beer, like a stout? Do you like stouts?
A stout, you say? What is that?
Or what about IPAs? Do you know about India Pale Ales? And I'll say, I've heard of that before. Can you tell me more about it?
What's the story behind those?
And after a few questions like that, would you say that's fermented on top or on the bottom? And after a few questions like that, they say, "Oh, you're just fucking with me, man. You're wasting my time."
I did that to
No,
a
no,
guy
you know what-
at
and I get- and you know what?
Shula's
And
in
you know
South
what?
Miami.
That burns my bacon.
You know what's the
I
best
got mine
question
now.
for that one? You know what the best question is to ask? What's the difference between a stout and a porter?
Nothing.
No.
Depends who you're asking.
There's a minute difference, but like
The way they're
they
spelled.
interviewed actually 5 different head brewers and they all had like different answers. So I know.
That guy Reyes.
Ray's is fucking shaking the cabinets. Jesus.
It's a good one when the bottles are shaking. Want me in?
So no, I want to hear though, Jose. What's the difference between stouts and porters?
Go ahead, swallow.
Are you chewing your beer, bro? What's up?
No, I'm chewing my water.
I thought I was gonna fucking spew. I was like,
No, so porter is a more traditional English style that was obviously brewed more like during the beginning, like 1700s,
Industrial
and 1800s,
Revolution.
right? So they were more like a port beer. So that's where the name porter comes. So the stouts are a little bit more like sessionable, where they're like regular, more in the country beer, like so.
So you're saying a stout is more sessionable than a porter?
no, that's backwards, dude. Porter's more sessionable.
No.
No.
Let Jose finish.
Okay.
No. Traditional stouts are a little bit more sessionable. They're between like 5 and 6. Where a porter has a little bit more fuller body, and it's a little bit higher ABV.
So tell us what you think, guys. Tweet at us.
Yeah, what
Let
is?
us know.
Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong. Roast me.
I'll roast you, but I mean,
A roasted.
Like
Roasted
roasted malt.
Roast my malts on Twitter.
Jose _ Junior.
Roast his malts. He loves it, especially when he drinks pineapple.
Jesus Christ.
So JJ, what burns your bacon?
All right. Finally came to me.
Is that what that Frank White is for, Jose? In the fridge?
Oh.
Pineapple IPA.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Damn. Didn't.
Sure.
Wow.
so I was at Publix the other day, getting ready.
Just like a jack off motion. I'm at Publix, getting ready. He's fucking jacking off.
To buy all those pineapples.
Bro, talk about off the fucking rails, nigga.
I'm at Publix. Fucking getting ready with the pineapple.
So JJ, After you were getting your jack off pineapples.
So after masturbating in Publix, then what happened?
JJ, what aisle?
There's a cleanup in that one.
Aisle 6 and 9.
All
right. So,
Wow,
good now.
Yeah, I cut it real quick. We're like, oh,
I
we're
heard
back.
aisle 9 has all the towels. Paper towels. Tissue.
Dan wants to punch you. He said that, Dan just like, shut the fuck up. He looked so angry when you said that. He was like,
Hey, motherfucker, it's clearly aisle 4.
Like, what fucking Publix are you going to?
all right.
But for
So,
real.
going to Publix, getting my lotto tickets.
is that what you call it?
I'm checking my lotto tickets. Whack, 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 whack. And,
Scratch and peel.
Fozzie Bear?
Scratch and peel.
Somebody here sent the video once,
Pac-Man.
right? It was somebody fucking. was that JJ? Was that a video of JJ?
yes.
With a black dick.
No, bro.
It's true, though. It was.
It's true. Yeah, it was.
It's kind of big, too.
Thank you. Jose. Thanks for the compliment. So, yeah, I at Publix, fucking trying to get my lotto ticket, waiting in line, jacking off, apparently. And the dude in front of me has, like, I don't know, 20,
Stained
30
shorts.
You see that video? That video I sent. That video I sent. You remember?
Yes.
That was bad.
I hope you guys didn't watch that at work.
I did.
Yeah, you said that shit, and then you're like, oh, by the way, it's not safe for work.
Bro, that was so bad. Like, when I saw it start, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy? And then when it ended, I'm like, no.
How many more times? How many more times did you watch it though?
At least twice.
3 times.
At least
Yeah, 3
twice.
times to be like, wait, did they call the police afterwards?
Yeah.
But, like,
I was
how
looking
do
for
you
clues, like,
not
was that a
notice?
shopper?
How do
Was
you
it a
not
worker?
notice?
Yeah,
It was a worker.
If that was my girl, I would have found that dude.
No,
and beat
it
him
was
down.
a worker.
She was just
She
putting
was
back
working.
the...
She was she was restocking the shelves.
She was getting restocked.
Yeah. With
She was-
pineapple juice.
Shit, she was loading it, and so was he.
Oh.
Anyway.
Hey.
Well, he was unloading it.
Yeah,
She went to Dick Filet.
She must have been there on a Sunday. Shit.
All right.
So, yeah, the dude in front of me's got about 20 unchecked lotto tickets. And instead of checking at home, online, or use the machine there that they have right there, hey, check to see if you're a winner. No. What's he going to do? He's going to hand it to the cashier fucking person to check the tickets. Oh, wait. I think I got a few more. And then on top of that, after checking 30 tickets, which holding up the whole line, like 10 people in line, I don't know which scratch off I want. Let me take a look. Can you explain the tickets for me? Fucking dude bends down and looks into the glass. No, not that one. No, I don't like the colors. Too many boxes.
He's a racist ticket buyer. He doesn't like the colors?
Nice, Dan. But, yeah, so...
Borderline.
Yeah, I know what you're going with that. But, yeah, check your fucking lotto tickets at home, motherfucker.
You're like, just fucking pick one.
Yeah, like
You're not going to win anyway, bitch.
Yeah, none of his tickets won. He had like
course
20
not.
fucking
Of
tickets
course
and
not.
nothing fucking won a goddamn thing. I had my like scratch off ticket, won $5. Woo! But I already had it ready.
Oh, wait.
because
but
you could.
Hold on. Did you just go right in front of me? I got $5, motherfucker!
No, I didn't. I just wanted him to get the fuck out of the way.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know for next time.
Motherfucker, just buy
But
your
yeah.
fucking ticket next time.
Yeah, check your fucking lotto tickets ahead of time, please. It's called the internet, or use the machine that's at the fucking
Actually,
kiosk.
I wouldn't...
Because that burns my fucking bacon.
To be honest, there's a lot of old people, and there's a lot of people that you might miss a number or a few numbers. Like, I mean, if you're impaired
Retarded.
or retarded, I mean, hey, retarded people.
bro.
Hey, people that.
Do you think
that-
there's a lot of retards that listen to the show? Maybe a couple. I'm sorry, guys.
But
Dan, so-
I would rather have the machine like check it for me.
Sorry.
In those cases, and it's just as easy. I don't see why.
Wait, he mouth farted. What was that?
He queefed.
It was like a little
Oh,
mouse.
Deb's just pussy farts.
It was an oral queef.
So
The
damn.
dirtiest way I can make it sound.
So damn. What burns your bacon?
So actually,
Chicks that fart in his mouth when he's eating their ass.
I've got a mix of two things, which are slightly related.
That when you were eating ass, some gas and some solids.
But first, let me talk about this beer.
Not knowing if midgets
Oh shit!
have.
Yeah, we're on the final beer of the
Are
night.
you guys are all ready to hear about this beer?
I'm
Yes.
ready for the menage a trois.
Well, interestingly enough, this is a beer from the brewery called Mélange Number 3 or Mélange à Trois from Orange County, California. Fuck you, dude. And sorry,
Oh, no.
There
sorry,
it is.
No.
sorry, sorry.
It's his birthday, please, listeners.
Sorry, please forgive me. I don't care. It is the Black Tuesday.
Of course
Mixed-
it is, Dan.
mixed with their wheat wine style ale.
Where's the sweet wine air?
So, anyways, the Melange series is the core of the brewery's experimentation with flavors that cannot be achieved outside of the art of the blend or by any one beer. This is one of our original Mélange at its very finest. Mélange à Trois is a blend of 3 ales with its longest lineage in our bourbon barrel aging program. Beer Bros.
And
This is Black Tuesday, the brewery's anniversary series old ale mixed with its fucking wheat wine style ale.
How's it still going? Are you rereading it?
And BT Dubs, it is 16.3% ABV, so suck my balls.
I think you were going to read next Surgeon General's warning.
Do not operate machinery.
It's very
UPC number
sessionable.
705-105-5354546.
Are you reading the barcode?
Are you reading my credit card number? Fuck you.
No, just
Super,
the UPC.
super light. Super light. Easy
Super
to
light.
drink.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Something
I
you'd
wouldn't
like-
say easy to drink. Like, you can't, like, just pound this back. Like,
Well, maybe you can't.
You can pound anything,
I can't.
Jose.
Jose.
Maybe you should grow 20 testicles.
well,
and
no,
then
I
you
know,
can
guys,
I know
guys.
Dave can. Dave, no. Oh, God.
no.
There it goes. Give the man some more.
Delicious.
I'll have another.
It's a bad idea.
Coco frio.
It's a little boozy.
How much does it burn, Dave?
Not at all, actually.
Actually, tons of toffee, tons of
Yeah.
caramel,
I got the toffee.
vanilla. Oh my goodness, this is delicious.
Well,
It is very, very good, but it's strong.
It's super decadent. Yeah, it's strong. I mean,
Yeah,
brewery
it's a
beers are
big
typically
beer.
they're typically meant to share. I don't think regular people would
Want to
dome.
dome.
Yeah, would
No.
dome a fucking bottle of this shit.
I
Really
would,
good though.
I would absolutely do that.
This is really
Like
awesome.
I said, regular.
You're not a regular
people.
person.
But I'm not like, there are no men like me.
Yeah, dude, you fucking chugged fucking 120 like it's nothing. That's pretty impressive, dude.
It was delicious. I think I bought it for $7.
I was gonna make a
too.
transgender joke.
Please
There-
don't.
There are no men
Please
like
don't.
me.
You're not Dan.
Dan already went
Well,
to the
no.
bathroom again.
Whatever.
Oh,
Somebody-
secrets out. Secrets
Somebody's
out.
got to carry the mantle.
You hear him? He was still trying. I don't know if you guys couldn't hear, but the mics picked it up. He's still trying to talk shit from the bathroom.
Hot mic. Hot mic will get you. Just ask Robert Durst.
Did it get him though?
Yeah,
Like I don't think he went to jail for that though. Or did he?
I think so.
I thought it was like still pending.
Or he at least got arrested. Like I don't know.
Wait, Fat Mike?
No.
No, Robert Durst.
Oh, okay.
Not Fred Durst. Not Limp Bizkit.
And not Fat Mike.
And not Fat Mike from NoFX.
No.
So
FX.
has everyone's bacon been burnt?
Yes, we have burnt all the bacons. This is a really great beer, by
What,
the
you
way.
didn't
I don't
get
think
the
we're
memo?
giving this beer enough props.
Oh, he got you.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah.
Or the memo's been delivered.
Have the memos been memoed?
Memorandum. Oh!
Memosuption.
Yeah, just a fun fact, guys. So, we're going to wait for...
Dan for the big wrap-up?
For the big
Yeah,
sign-off?
is that it?
Yeah.
We could just continue, I guess.
Sure.
Because
Yeah,
who knows
no,
how
that's
long he'll be in
Hey, how many beers did you have to drink to get to the 250 Club, Jose?
This is not my shirt. This is on the shirt.
Jose is wearing a Roll the Beer 250 Club shirt for listeners out there.
I had an impromptu 250. I accidentally 250'd.
You 250'd yourself?
Jose was
Yeah.
there with me for my 1,000th.
Yes, I was there for your 1,000th. Nobody was there for my
You're on the
250.
leaderboard, right? You're.
I want to say it was a Bud Light.
Except
Wait,
JC.
was that at
Shout out
Dadeland?
to JC.
Yeah.
Nice, good. Because if it was at Candle, it would have been for nothing.
Yep.
Oh.
I was at
Yep.
250.
Well, it's not like we're recording any fucking podcast at World of Beer soon. So
So it was like a 250.
Well, actually, the funny thing about that, I was talking with somebody there whose name rhymes with Enin.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Enin,
Janine,
yeah.
Good job.
Enin.
Good job. He was trying to be incognito.
Well, too late for that.
Oh, well.
This whole episode is incognito has gone out the window.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that's why we have to.
Whoops.
Or we could have our first like.
I'm sure she's not
censor.
going to listen to this episode.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
We have one listener, and it's not her. So
Oh, we got more than one.
No, but I was just like.
She's married, right?
No,
I don't know.
I know she was engaged.
Oh, maybe she's engaged.
Well,
I lost something else.
no, but I was at the bar and I was just like
Hey,
out with
JJ,
Sonia
are
and
you
JC
married?
and
No, I'm too busy checking off in Publix. Apparently,
Well, you can't get married?
Actually,
it's not
you
the
know
ideal
what?
quality in a
You can't be married and do that?
partner.
I saw it said
He
produce.
just doesn't have time. He just doesn't have
Hey,
time.
I walked into Publix. It said produce, so I'm like,
JJ.
all right, I better start producing.
JJ.
He
You
saw all
have to
the eggplants and was like, "Let's go."
JJ,
That's what does it for him, huh? It's the
JJ,
eggplant.
no,
the cord.
Look at me.
you have to be careful.
You son
Don't
of a
just right
bitch.
next to the turkey
You
baster.
son of a bitch.
You jacked
don't-
off in the bathroom.
Dan, why don't you tell everybody what you just did? I can fucking look at you and tell.
I
it
went
the-
to the bathroom to take a piss.
My toilet seat better not be crusty.
No. I just had a burp, but I'm good. What are these really deep burps?
Yeah, that.
From
it
your
was a super deep
from your
burp.
ass, right?
No, I'm good. No,
No.
Oh, that's fine.
no. But I'm good.
You're good now.
Yeah,
Fucking
absolutely.
lit.
Perfect. I wish.
Let's put some more alcohol in there.
Yeah, finish that beer.
There might be a nice post-show celebration.
Oh my god, I thought you were.
Just throw up all over the
No,
mic.
that was goddamn delicious.
I was like,
I'm great.
there's gonna be no
Let's get some
Instagram
more.
post this week.
Here's a picture of our bottles covered in yak.
Oh my god,
That would make. I'm sure that would make for a great picture.
That would be amazing.
Instagram story.
Yeah.
I
24
would,
hours,
I would fucking
gone.
post that on my personal first. That's amazing,
And I would post a selfie of you doing that.
dude. But I'm not.
But have
doing
you
that. I'm
have
fine.
the like rainbow emoji just like over your.
You would make my face turn into like Nyan Cat. Yeah. Oh my god.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
This last one, the Menage a Trois.
I like how the odd poplum was,
I think mine was a Dragon's Milk Reserve.
but I
mine too.
like what the Pina Agria does for my life.
You say for your life or your wife?
Both.
Both.
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
I like the melange. I like the melange. Close second would be the Dragon's Milk Reserve. Very impressive for a shelfie. However, it is kind of thin. I agree.
It is a year old.
Wait, the raspberry one?
Yeah,
or
the raspberry. The
The raspberry
lemon,
is
yeah.
from June 2016.
It was tons of flavor, but not a lot of feel. Melange trois.
That's what I say about my.
It's
Delivers on all
a
fronts.
fucking big beer, but it's delicious. That's
Yeah.
easily my favorite one. Not just because I brought it.
Yeah, for me, that's like too big of a beer for my taste.
But was it fucking good?
It was good, but
You like pinga agria?
no.
No.
He likes
Pinga! Te gusta pinga dulce.
What is it? Pan con pinga y se acabó el pan.
You can have, hey, you can have whatever you want.
This episode's brought to you by Pan con Pinga.
This episode of Beer Bros.
Oh my god, you gotta make that.
And I hope you all are still listening at this point.
No,
Because we have
Nobody
a little,
is.
We have a little special snippet coming up for you at the end.
If you're still listening,
It gets better.
comment on the SoundCloud right now if you're still listening.
I know of at least a handful of people that.
Too
listen
bad
all
your
the way
hands.
through.
How
Too
many
bad your
fucking
hands
people
busy,
can you
though.
hold on your hand?
Too bad your hands busy in Publix.
How many people can you hold on your hand, really?
Well, it depends if you count those as little people.
If you're still listening,
Are we
My
talking
hand-
about little people? All right.
My hand. Because,
There's been enough from you, Dan.
so remember, as always, follow us on podcast on Facebook, facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Twitter.
if you listen to us, tweet at it. If you listen this far, tweet the snowflake emoji at us. Just tweet it.
Oh, okay.
Tweet the snowflake.
By the way, someone asked me about they want to suggest beers for us. So if anyone has suggestions of beers that you want us to try on the show, hit us up.
They can mail them to 241 Lafayette Drive, Miami Springs, Florida.
It's odd how you remember that address.
Yeah, I don't even know the studio.
Google
address.
Maps, dude.
Remember, Twitter and Instagram at BeerRoseBS. Remember, you can find all
Why
of
are you
our...
looking at me like that? I'm
He's
sorry.
Pissed. He's pissed because you just gave out his address to 3 fucking people.
I'm sorry.
Four.
Well, actually, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
Just
Remember-
bleep it out, Dave.
Yeah, you could cut that out.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to remember to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
In 2 weeks from now when I upload this episode.
When I'm like
Beer-
38 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
BeerBrosBS
very much.
at gmail.com. Remember, you can find everything on our website, beerrosebs.com. Remember, subscribe to the show on iTunes, review it. Also, you can subscribe to it on SoundCloud. We're also on on all Cody-enabled apps.
Codeine enabled apps.
Blueberry,
Did you say codeine? Really?
Overcast,
You got some?
Wait, Codeine Blue Pill and
Microsoft Beta podcast app, Podcast Addict. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
Podcast Addict.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Was the brewery beer that strong?
the metal chef.
Tony, the craft beer guy.
This is Dan at Dan12Con.
Alex, the king of Alapata.
Jose.
Meow.
Send nudes to Alex.
Yeah, where are the nudes at?
Thanks for listening. If you're still there.
Swipe right.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Break his ass.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer bro.
Beer bro.
And BS.
Yes.